What is going on, guys? It's November 12th, 2025. We're going to do a 10-minute breakdown of the E-mini, where we talk about second legs, trap traders, and market context. If you're interested in seeing how I trade live, check out the membership section where I post videos on my live trades, winning or losing. They're all based around second legs breakouts. I'm going to go over yesterday's price action real quick because I didn't get a chance to do the video. And we'll go over today's price action, but we'll keep everything contained to be 10 minutes long. So let's go over the weekly chart. This is the weekly, this is the daily. All right, so weekly chart. We pulled back into the EMA, market rally. This has been a pattern or a channel for a long time. The market principles are market's either breaking out or reversing. Right down here, draw a little box. Right down here was a reversal and then a breakout. What's the market cycle say? We get breakout, first opposite part of the channel, and the market starts to channel higher until we're in that trading range. We only had a few bear bars and they were shallow. Then we had a deeper bear bar, and now bear bars are starting to pick up. Here we had bad fall through highs and it sold off, testing slow, but again, bulls still rallied. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, thank you. So here, we zoomed in look of this price action. We had a nice rally, kind of broke out. There's a gap that got bad follow through. Market's been selling off. Leg one, pull back, leg two. Leg one, pull back, leg two. So what that means is if both sides can get a second leg, we're in a trading range. The weekly chart's channeling, but the daily chart's in a trading range. So let's look at it. Breakout, first opposite bar. There's a pullback. Leg one, pull back, leg two, and then the hidden third leg is right here. Pull back, leg three, but ended up selling off, and then bears got 3 legs out. Leg one, pull back, two, pull back, three. Now we're seeing if this is just gonna be a pullback, or was this a pullback to leg one, pull back, leg two, or is it a leg one, pull back, leg two? Kind of a tricky read, but we're gonna get through it. Okay. So yesterday's price action, we had a gap down and we went sideways for some time. Kind of a double top here. This bar is an emotional bar. It makes traders want to short. Traders short this that opportunity to make a quick scalp down here. 24 sells off, makes a tail on, but it reverses quickly on 25. Market breaks out here, pulls back 30, and then I think the better breakout. This is a type of a breakout, but there's a lot of overlap, so it's not very meaningful. And then we have a better breakout, 31 through 35. You could buy the close of any of these bars for a scalp. Look at the leg count. Leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. It's all one structure, and the structure shot to get its own second leg. This entire structure shot to get its own second leg, and it does 39 through 45. Shallow pullback 44. Excuse me, I meant to say 39 through 40. What is that? 42, 43. 39 through 43. Breakout. It has tails. Look at the beginning of the breakout. 39 closes on its high. It's a pause bar closing on its high, but now we start to see more and more tails, and the market pulls back. Big bar 46. Give me 1 second here. Thanks, guys. Big bar 46, and then bad fall through 47. Market pulls back for 2 legs, leg one, pull back for 2. I'm just second leg trap, and then what's the market cycle say? Breakout, channel, 3 legs higher, and then trading range for the rest of the day, which leads us into today. We have a gap up, bar 1, bad follow through for the bears, or excuse me, bad follow through for the bulls. It's a big bear bar, closing on slow, but trading range. Because bulls actually bought that and made 1 R before bears were able to short it. And then same thing for the bulls. The bulls that bought here are now trapped, and bears who shorted bar 2 made 1 R before bulls can make 1 R in bar 2. So trading range behavior, it's a good indicator of what type of day we're going to have. And then 3 and 4 strong enough to get a second leg down. Very deep pullback. 3 and 4 are 2 bars, so that's about 10 minutes. And the pullback was about 20 minutes. 4 bars. So to keep that in mind, if you're thinking it's going to be a full-on bear trend days, why is there a 20-minute pullback? Bar 9, bear bar closing out slow with fall through 10 and 11. Bar 12, I think, is a good short. You can sell the close here. This is kind of the system I've been training, is wait for 3 bars and sell the close of the first opposite bar. You see that trade was good. I didn't take it yesterday because I was working, but I've been training the overnight session more, and it's working out. So look, short the bar, short bar 12 here, make 1R. So bar 13 doesn't have 3 bars in a row, but you could short 15 with a 1R stop. Make 1R again. So the system is more in a channeling phase, waiting for a good breakout, and then we start shorting opposite bars in the channel. And the bet is that they won't make, the wick trend traders will make 1R before the counter trend traders do. And it works. I actually like this system more than 50% pullback, but I still trade the 50% pullback from a complex. I'll tell you guys how. So here's another trade that worked. Then we have 2 to 3 legs down. So you can short the high of 18 and make 1R very quick, make 2R very quick. You could say the breakout starts here. You could say the leg count restarts at the breakout below the EMA. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. And then this third leg has 3 legs down. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. But bar 23 does not meet the minimum objective. And this entire structure gets us, or you could even say this structure gets a second leg down, 27, 28. I just mentioned I still trade the 50% pullback, but on complex pullbacks, and that's what I was talking about. So this could be an example of a complex pullback. So here's the first system I was talking about, shorting opposite bars in a channel. That's what I've been trading more. It's a little more scalpy. And then a complex pullback is 3 legs up. Leg 1, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. I would get filled at the 50% mark. I target the recent low here. Does that make sense? So one system is shorting or in this case, it'd be shorting the opposite bars in the channel, and then the complex pullback comes here after 3 legs are done. Now I'm looking for that 50% pullback of the entire structure. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. Today, I didn't take this trade, but the trade happened. You get filled on 26, and you're out on bar 28. So it's pretty fast, but sometimes you'd be looking for a swing, and you could be in that for a little bit longer. An example of that trade was, where's the big gap down day? There was a big gap down where it just worked out. I didn't take it here. So this is a good example. You can measure right around here. You don't have to set a limit order there. You could just have it drawn and see how the market reacts. Big gap down, complex pullback, bars 2 to 16. Look at the 50% mark. You get short here, hold for a swing down, and you hit it on 63. You could make a lot of money scalping too, so different ways to play the thing, but both ideas work off second legs and yeah, continuations. I was just closing a little scalp pause. Okay, so where are we? 50% pullback, and now the market starts to reverse. Again, we know it's to be a training range because of the open, right? And now here's that climactic move down, 27, 28. The market rallies. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because we're coming up on 10 minutes. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, and then trading range behavior. And then this entire thing ends up being a trading range. When does a trading range start? It starts when there's an opposite channel. So here's a channel down, here's the opposite channel. That also becomes a trend line break, and we get that final leg, 27, 28. The market starts to rally. This becomes a breakout. Bar 34 is the first opposite bar, and it sells off. Bar 34. So I was just entering back into another scalp here. Bar 34, good. You could buy that, fade it for 1R, just how we were selling bull bars. Now we're buying bear bars, fade for 1R. And then 39 is a tough buy because it comes out to our climactic moves. Maybe you buy bar 40, fade to the high, and then we start to go more sideways. So it's better to buy low, sell high. And then we get another leg down, leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Kind of hard to trade now after this much overlap. You could call it day early, trade behavior, or if you wanted to trade this, look. there's your trade after 2 to 3 legs down. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, get below the 50% mark, and then boom, hit on bar 68. And then there's 3 legs up. Leg 1, pull back leg 2. Could again fade bar 71, scalp a very small scalp here. Maybe you go for 2 Rs since it's a small bar. And then you're gonna make your money on 72, 73. Market goes sideways for the rest of the day. All right, guys, thanks for your time. That's about 10 minutes. I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, thank you guys, everyone. Use your stop loss. Be smart. Be safe. Thank you. Have a good day.